Now I hope that since I own a DS, it's perfectly plausible that I might own maybe a Pokemon game, or 2, or 3, or 4. And in playing these brilliant games, it's also completely understandable that I might fall in love with the game because it entertains me, I like it. I hope it's understandable that in playing some of the video games, I ended up buying maybe a handbook for the game to see which Pokemons I can find. Maybe I might have ended up in possession of a map with Pokemon. I hope that's not me going too overboard. But maybe my love for Pokemon kind of goes a little bit deeper back to when I was a younger kid and I didn't know much about the video games. There was some Game Boy Advance thing going on, but a lot of people had these cards. I love Pokemon cards. I love seeing them. They're so cool. They're neat. And the artwork is amazing. I always wanted to own some. And now I do. Not these ones. These are bootlegs. They're cool to look at, but they're not real. So my friend Mishi at the channel Duplo Ghosts, I'll put that and the description, gave me a Black and White's Dragons Exalted booster pack. So I had 10 Pokemon cards, and those were the first Pokemon cards I've ever owned. And I got so excited about it that I may or may not have splurged and bought myself maybe a few cards, maybe quite a few, maybe possibly too much, but I have a lot more cards now, and they're so pretty, and they're all really pretty, and I really like it. Please don't judge me. But when I got my new cards, I remembered about something that I had forgotten completely for years. Back when I was in 4th grade, maybe, I went to the YMCA, and I met this kid there. Can I say his name? I'll say his name. His name was Sebastian. He was a year or two younger than me, and he played Pokemon. The video game, the cards, he had it pretty nice, and he got what he wanted. But I would just spend all my time looking at his Pokemon cards and his Pokemon games and talking to him about Pokemon and just being completely jealous because it was something that I wanted and that I didn't have. And so I just remembered we made a really bad knockoff of Pokemon. We called it, like, I don't know, something silly like S&D or DNS because our names were Sebastian and Daniel, or Daniel or Sebastian. I don't remember. But I remembered that, and it was fun, and I wish I had all of those really bad knockoff Pokemons because they're pretty brilliant, if I do say so myself. So if you've had any childhood obsessions that you remember, tell me about it, or if you have any obsessions right now, just please don't tell me anything disgusting. I don't want to read about that. But actually, don't send me anything nasty. One time, an ex-girlfriend forced me to read a very descriptive fan fiction